Welcome to The Right Ad at the Right Time, Understanding Target Markets and the Buyer Awareness Model. Consider for a moment how many brand impressions you see in a single day. These include all labels, signs, logos, and advertisements, including print, TV, radio, public space, and online ads. Sometimes it seems like everywhere you are and everything you do, somebody somewhere has figured out a way to remind you of their company and to encourage you to buy their product. Some studies claim that we're now exposed to between 5,000 and 6,000 brand impressions per day. However, according to a 2012 figure published by the American Association of Advertising Agencies, the figure is a more realistic 600 to 1,200. But we only remember very few, if any. Why? Let's play a little game. How many ads do you remember seeing yesterday? Was it 5, 17, 62? Maybe none. Don't worry if you can't remember any. To really remember an ad, you would have to be in the right target market and the right stage of buyer awareness. A target market is defined as a group of consumers who display certain common characteristics. These traits are called segmentation variables, and there are hundreds of them which companies use to divide the market into groups. Some of these variables are demographics, like gender or income, geography, like region or climate, life cycle, like parents of young children, hobbies, and culture. For example, if you were interested in a luxury holiday in the Caribbean, you might be in the target market for companies segmenting on income, lifestyle, and interests. You may find ads for luxury hotels, snorkeling tours, and flights showing up on your Facebook page. And because you are thinking about your holiday, your brain will be more likely to pay extra attention to these travel-related ads. The stages of buyer awareness refer to the process buyers go through prior to a purchase. At every stage, buyers need different information to move them to the next stage. For example, if you were shopping for a car and you had already decided on the make and model, then perhaps you would wait for a special promotional event in order to finally make that purchase. There are 6 stages in the buyer awareness model. The process begins with awareness and knowledge, then moves to liking and preference, followed by a firm conviction that this is the product you want, and finally the purchase stage. Awareness ads are meant to pique your curiosity. For example, in this ad, we learn that McDonald's sells coffee, but we learn nothing else, like what kinds of coffee they sell, when they sell it, or what it costs. In the knowledge stage, we learn about the product's features and benefits, which might further capture our interest. This ad explicitly lists all the key features of the Domo iPod case shown here. Ads that make you feel more favorably toward the product are liking stage ads. This one is for a Canon zoom lens, and because it's humorous, you're more likely to remember it if you're in the market for a new lens. Preference ads always compare one product against a competitor to highlight the product being promoted. You may be familiar with the classic PC versus Mac or Coke versus Pepsi ads. Conviction ads carry a heavier emotional tone that seem to say this product and absolutely no other, or use popular celebrities in the hope that you'll say she uses it, so I should too. And finally, purchase stage ads, which always include some promotion or incentive to finally buy the product that you've been thinking about. So you've learned a bit about target markets and a bit about the buyer awareness model. Why would this be useful for you to know? Understanding the consumer profile from a targeting perspective, plus understanding how companies capture your attention through the buyer awareness stages, can ultimately make you a more informed and conscientious consumer. And that is always good.
Created using Powtoon.